I just turned 34 and I wanted to share some of the biggest lessons that I learned in my 20s, and hopefully this can help you as well. Got to understand that these years, this decade in your 20s can completely shape your reality. I mean, it can be for the worse or it can be for better. It just depends on how you approach it. And, a lot of people don't realize how much damage they're doing with their habits, their relationships, with distractions in their life, just like myself. But there's a few main things that I want to hit on. The first thing is you got to understand that you are in control of your life. Go after what you want. Go after what you want. Don't live your life trying to please your parents, what society tells you that you should do, what you should think, what you should do with your life. There's no right answer. Go after what you want. There's no society's checklist. You only get one shot at life. So you might as well just go for it. Whatever it is that you're feeling that you want to do in your life. If there's something that you can't stop thinking about, that's your sign. Go chase it relentlessly. Just go after it. So for so long, I wanted to be a fitness influencer, like an online coach. And, I didn't do it. I didn't do it for so long. I wanted to make content, but I didn't do it. I was afraid what other people thought about me. I thought it would take too long, that it would be too hard. And most importantly, I just was afraid to put myself out there. And I never felt like I was good enough. So like being an online fitness coach, and I would see people that I knew that would crush it, and I loved it. But everybody told me, my girlfriend in the past, parents, other people in my life told me that it's unrealistic, it's not going to happen. But yet I would see people do it, and so I never did it. And then until I did. And then I did start doing it. And there's no right answer. Go after what you want. Go get what you want. And trust your intuition, the inner knowing, your inner compass. Let your intuition guide you like a compass. And, your intuition is interesting, right? It's your gut feeling, or the authentic voice of God, which I recently heard someone say. And it makes a ton of sense, right? If you keep brushing off that thing that your intuition's telling you to do, right, you're really going against what God wants you to do. A lot of times your intuition knows, man, like it's trying to protect you, whether it's a relationship, the job, that endeavor that you want to go on in life, the big decision that you have to make, right? Your intuition is trying to protect and guide you always. And every single time I ignored my intuition, every single time, whether it was a relationship, the job, whatever it was, something bad happened. I paid the price. So start listening. It's usually right, especially when it comes to, people with any decisions in your life, any opportunities. It's trust your intuition and understand that life is suffering, bro. Life is suffering. That's what it is. I heard Jordan Peterson talk about this. You just have to choose the path that you want to take, right? Choose growth or you choose regret. Now, you either suffer from doing hard things and growing, right? Or you suffer from regret, stagnation, and the feeling of what if. Because I always think, if I was on my deathbed, the biggest fear that I have is knowing that I didn't leave it all on the field. That there was more to give, that I didn't do what I wanted to do with this life. And you only get one shot at this life and this human vessel that we're living in, right? We're spiritual beings living this human experience. And life is so short, man. Think about death often. I'm not in a morbid, depressing way, but contemplate death. Like, what are people going to say about you? What kind of legacy are you going to leave one day? And understand that you only have one life. So you might as well go for it, no matter what it is. It's painful both ways. It's painful to do whatever it is that you want to do. It's painful to do YouTube. It's painful to start the business. It's painful. It's always hard. It's uncomfortable. Life is filled with uncomfort, discomfort, and life is hard. It just is hard. You just have to choose the hard that you want, right? If you choose an easy life, your life is going to be much harder. But if you intentionally choose a harder life, your life will be easier, right? So proactively seeking discomfort and proactively seeking pain and challenges and using that for growth to shape and mold you? That's what it's all about. Or are we going to take on pain as more of a reactive, like just trying to, piece things together, and we're falling in shambles as life throws hardships our way? Because they will come. Hardships will come. Pain will come. It's just, are you seizing the reins on your life, or are you letting life, and other people run the show, right? Also understand that there's no finish line in life. You've never arrived. You've never made it, because we're always raising the bar. There's always more money to be made, higher job title, more status, more this, and this. When I get $1 million, when I have 1 million Instagram followers, when I get this job, when I get this relationship, when I get my body here, win. If you're not happy now, you'll never be happy. It's about finding the balance between being contentment with where you are in your life, but also always pushing for more and pushing for more growth and wanting more, right? It's okay to be ambitious. I'm not saying we're just going to, kick our feet back, and that's not what I'm saying. But enjoy the process. The journey of life. Because the journey of life, this right now, is the destination. That's it. There's no destination. We're always raising the bar every week, every month, every year, every decade. We're always raising the bar. We always want more. It's never enough. So learn to embrace where you are now and appreciate the little things and find the joy in each day. You've never arrived. It's all a journey, right? All now. Make today count. Today matters. And when you think about the afterlife, when you think about death, it gives accountability for today. It makes today count. Now, think about a good thought exercise for you is how you're living your life right now. Look at your day to day. If you knew that tomorrow wasn't promised, would you still go about your day today the same way? Or would you do things differently? If the answer is that you would do things differently, then we got to get some stuff together. We got to fix things. It's time to get going. I highly encourage you to create structure and routine into your life, right? If you don't plan your day, life will plan it for you, right? And it won't be in your favor. I can tell you that. You need habits, you need systems, and you need discipline. You've got a time block. You've got to put stuff on your calendar, set priorities. If it's not on the calendar, it's not going to happen. Get your journal out. Start mapping out your goals and where you want to be in a year, where you want to be in 5 years, where do you want to be in 10 years? What does your ideal life look like? And start reverse engineering things to set yourself up for success, okay? Your future depends on it. Move like your future depends on it, because it does. Your life does depend on it. Don't follow the herd. Don't do what just everyone else is doing. Like what most people are doing isn't what you want to do. That's not where you want to go. They're heading in a direction, doing things, living their life. They're all lost. Most people are lost, man. The average person is broke. The average person is out of shape. They're lost and distracted, hooked on all kinds of vices. If you do what they do, you'll end up where they are. And it's okay to be the weird one. It's okay to be the outcast. You're going to be. If you want to reach anything exceptional in your life, and this is what I tell myself, Alex Ramosi said this, if you want to reach any kind of level of exceptional, right, you are the exception. That's the thing, right? You are going to be different. So you have to embrace that. Be the weird one. Go all in on something. Most people are not going to understand you. They're not. Your friends, your family, don't tell them. Unless you have a really close friend or family member that supports you, that genuinely supports you, then don't even tell them. Because here's another thing. Most people don't actually want to see you win in life. They don't. I know it sounds brutal, but most people don't want to see you win. And a lot of people that might say that they're your friends, if you start to do better than them, man, they're not going to like it. They might even act like they like you, but inside they don't. So if you find a real one, hold on to them. They're precious. Everything takes longer than you think. Things take time. Anything takes time. There's this, TikTok shop, this fast money, these courses that people sell. Everything takes time, man. Sure, some people get lucky. Yeah, there's the odd chance people get lucky from time to time. But any skill set, any relationship that's worth having, any career, any amount of whatever you define success as, money, all these things, right? It all takes time. Everything takes time. When I started YouTube, I said, hey, you know what? I'll give this 5 to 10 years. I'll go all in for 5 to 10 years. And then if I don't get any kind of growth, and you know what, maybe I'll throw in the towel, because I did this for fun. I didn't try to grow. And I've connected with some friends that also did YouTube, and everyone that I've talked to, it took them at least 4 to 5 years to see a substantial amount of success. For example, I know one close friend. He has about 500,000 subscribers on YouTube. He said that it took him about 5 years to get to about 400,000 subs, and he was all in with it. Like, he had a team, like everything. So it takes time. Okay. Everyone is, we're living in a society of quick dopamine and everything happening so quickly, right? At the tips of your fingers, but great things take a while to develop, okay? Pick one skill and go deep with it. Like, whether it's sales, whether it's marketing, I highly recommend any kind of like tech, AI, right? Looking into these kind of things. AI is not going anywhere. It's just become more rampant. And pick a skill set, whatever it is, a trade, something that you deem as valuable, right? You can make money from it. It's a good skill. Build upon it. It takes time. Copywriting, video editing, coding, whatever it is, become dangerous with it. And it really does take about 5 to 10 years to become really good, to become a professional with anything, right? No matter what it is. The ninth thing here is stop trying to impress people. Nobody gives a shit about you, bro. Like, they don't. Everybody's just too worried about themselves. And you're trying to impress people that don't even really care anyway, to be honest. They don't even like you. You're trying to impress people that don't even like you. So, protect your energy. Cut out people who drain you, people that bring drama, people that hold you back. You become the energy that you keep, right? And peace is more productive than chaos. I need you to guard it like gold. You attract what you are, okay? So if there's a lot of drama in your life, negativity, it's your responsibility to cleanse your aura, to remove it from your life. What no longer serves you, get rid of it. If it's not adding to your growth, I get rid of it. I only follow like maybe 200 something people on Instagram. I don't have that many subscriptions. I'm not really, I'm laser focused, bro. And I only have a very small circle of people that support me, and that's it. Protect your energy. It's the most precious thing you have. Your energy and your time are the two most precious things you have. That's real, man. Let me know down below. Let me know which part of this is resonating with you the most. I want to know, and that way we can keep this community engaging, all right? Read and journal daily. I didn't start reading until about 5 years ago, but read for 20 to 30 minutes a day. It's going to make you communicate better. It's going to make you smarter. You're going to have better conversations, right? And journal your thoughts, right? Brain dump. Regularly reassess your goals and analyze your goals, and making sure that we're staying on track of where we want to go in life. It's also just helping you with your communication as a whole. Sometimes for a period of time, I was reading for 30 minutes to an hour a day, and then I was writing after. I would literally write after my thoughts, and that helps me with reading comprehension. And, I actually struggled in school. I had a learning disability. I was in special needs classes for math and a couple others. I had like accommodations when I was in all through school, middle school, high school, college. And, this exercise really helps a lot. Like reading and then writing what you read, so that way you can actually retain what the fuck you're reading, okay? Only invest in reciprocal relationships. People that meet you in the middle. No more of this one-sided relationships. If you start pouring into something and you're not seeing at least matched effort, get rid of them. We don't have time for half-ass relationships, man. Life is too short for that. Number 13 here, move out of your hometown. If you've never moved out of your hometown and you've only lived in 1 or 2 states, you need to go move to at least a couple more states. Go to new cities, new environments, new people, new places, new experiences, man. You're going to grow from it. You never know who you'll meet. You might meet your partner. You might meet a business partner. You might meet a new friend. You never know where life can lead you. And having that exposure, I've lived in a lot of different places. I've traveled a lot, and it's really made me more open-minded. It's made me really embrace other cultures as well. And you can really learn a lot from that, just having those experiences, man. Also, too, moving is always a pain in the ass, right? It always sucks to move. It's just a bitch. Well, I had to move around a lot when I was in the military, like always on the go, new places. It makes you more adaptable in life. Okay. When you can disrupt your life, pick up and move to a new place entirely and start over, work, friends, everything, the environment, you have to adapt, right? I'll give you an example. My dad, for example, he always lived, holy shit, I think he's lived in Georgia his whole life, but he lived in the same like city for forever. And he did get to travel a good bit for work, which made him a bit more diversified, but I think he lost a lot of that. So when you live in your hometown, you hear about people that are like super close-minded, very rigid-minded. A lot of them live in their hometown. They never branch out. So you have to get out and go grow. Go spread your wings, man. Go spread your wings. Go travel around. Go move around. Go live in other places and reinvent yourself. It's one of the best decisions that you can make in your 20s is going and living in other places. If you want to do YouTube or be any kind of a content creator or music, I don't know what you want to do, but start now. Start creating now because you got to get the reps in to get better. Everyone sucks when they start, no matter what it is that you're doing. Pretty much everyone sucks when they start. You got to get the reps in. Any pro athletes, you see how they practice? It's the reps, man. It's the reps. Start now. The best time to start is now. Don't put it off any longer. I put off YouTube for years because I was afraid what people thought, and I just thought it would take a while. And guess what? It does take a while. So the best time to start is right now. Other thing is cut out porn from your life. It's free, but you pay for it with your soul. I have a whole video on that. It's not serving you. I can promise it's not serving you. If you're hooked on it, you're watching it multiple times a week or every day like I used to, it's ruining your life. It's ruining your sex life. It's ruining your drive. It's rewiring your brain. Get rid of it. Get a VPN blocker like Covenant Eyes is a really good company. I pay for a subscription for that still because I don't blocks it on all my devices. I don't want it. I don't even want the temptation when I can just remove it entirely. Blocker X is another company. I'm not associated with them in any way, shape, or form, but they are notable companies. So get your finances in order. Get your bread right. If you got credit card debt, kill it. Get on a budget. You can use ChatGPT AI to get your finances in order. Prioritize that. Stop wasting money. Stop blowing money. Get control of that now. And especially right now, if you're single, this is even better time to get a grip on this because I talk to people all the time that live off their credit cards, like, racking up, 15, 20, 30K plus of credit card debt, still living like they got money. They don't got any money, man. So you don't want to be in that bad position like most people are. Find mentors, upgrade your circle. You don't grow by being the smartest or most successful in your group or your friend circle. You grow by being challenged in your life, and you got to get around people who stretch you and force you to level up. One of my best friends actually moved to Miami several years back, and he just recently moved back to Atlanta where I live. But he lived in Miami for a couple of years and he met a lot of entrepreneurs and lots of business people. He put himself in that environment because he wanted to be around people that could help him grow and help him, and just for the network, right? Your network will equal your net worth. Find mentors. Like I said, I didn't really have the masculine father figure mentor that I needed in my life growing up. So I found them in other places, from the military. I found them from other people that I connected with at work and just in life in general. I was always on the lookout for a mentor that could help me, right? You got to find your purpose. Find your purpose or stay lost. Until you know what lights you up and why you're here on this earth, you'll drift. You won't be happy. You'll be miserable. You'll chase girls. You'll chase validation. You'll chase cheap dopamine, money, distractions. But it's all going to feel empty, bro, until you find what your mission is. And you have to find your mission. And only you can discover that. If you want help kind of diving into this, I do offer one-to-one video coaching sessions. My email is in the video description and also in my bio. Shoot me an email. We'll get it set up. Prioritize your health. Your health is your foundation. Health is wealth. Without your health, money doesn't matter. Your job doesn't matter. Your title, girls, none of it matters without your health. Hit the weights. Do hot yoga. Go for a run. Walk. Something. On a daily basis, be active. Even if it's for 15 or 20 minutes a day. Something is better than nothing, and you have to get rid of this all or nothing mentality. Eat whole foods. Eat clean 80% of the time. I still enjoy life. I actually went to McDonald's last night. I usually do something like that like once or twice a year. And, 80% of the time I eat healthy. I eat pretty locked in on what I eat. Health is wealth, man. Nothing matters, man. If you're sick, if you're tired, if you're weak, gotta sleep well too. When you feel strong physically, you move through the world with power, and being in shape and getting a well-sculpted physique, being not only externally physically fit, right? Not only looking the part, but also internal health as well. It's going to help you in every area of your life, man. Your relationships are going to be better. You're going to make more money. Your people are going to respect you. Men and women are going to respect you more. It's just going to help you in every single area of your life. Learn to serve people. This is a big one. Learn to serve. Be there for others. I started YouTube because I just wanted to help. Be a servant. Your purpose, your mission in life cannot just be about you. It cannot. Look, I did fitness modeling for years, and it was all about me, and I was literally miserable inside. I was miserable inside. You feel the most fulfilled when you're helping others through coaching, through creating, through mentoring, or just acts of service. It could just be from maybe volunteering, maybe just giving advice to a friend on something that you know more about than they do, right? It could be anything. Contribution is the secret. And connect with God. It's not about religion. This is the final and most important piece, but without God, you can have all the success and still feel empty. You can have all the money. You can have everything in the world. You can have all the checks in the boxes. You can have the girl. You can have the money, the title, the status, the Instagram followers. You can have the job that you want. You can have the body. You can have everything, and none of it will bring you peace without God. Go to God to guide you. It wasn't until about 2 years ago that I turned to God and started praying. I heard people like Andrew Huberman and other people talk about it, and I was like, all right, I'll try it. I did, man. It helped me overcome all my vices, my porn addiction, helped me find my purpose. Starting YouTube was God's idea. Gave me direction. It's helped me with work. It's helped me make more money. It's helping me find the woman in my life. It's about the relationship with God. And it's not one of those things that you can just go to it when you're in trouble, right? Because, think about a friend. If you only went to a friend when you're in trouble and you need something, you're not really going to feel that connection, right? They might help you, but you're not really going to fully feel it and step into the abundance of that connection with God until you make it a daily part of your life. It's surrendering, prayer, talking to God like a normal person, just like I'm talking to you right now. Let God lead you. It's only when you can fully surrender and say, you know what? I don't have it all figured out. I don't know everything. I'm lost. I need help. I'm broken. When you can surrender, because that's what God wants you to do, is God wants you to surrender. So many guys are depressed, struggling with so many things right now. So many guys alone, lost in life. God is the answer, bro. I'm telling you, all these other things are important, but none of it is important without the foundation of God. So that's all I got for you guys today, man. Comment down below. Let me know what you're going through right now. Let me know your biggest struggle. I want to hear it. We're a community here, brotherhood, the ascended man, where I help you forge strength, elevate your spirit, and lead with purpose. Subscribe if you're not already. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.